So we're going to start this gentle morning flow in a child's pose, taking a deep breath in and gently out. On the next inhale, begin to rise to all fours, ensuring the wrists are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. Extend your right arm and your left leg. Flex the foot. On the inhale, bring the elbow to knee. On the exhale, extend. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Take the hand and the knee back down and switch it to the other side. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, extend. Just gently beginning to wake the body up as we move slowly for these first few postures. One more round, elbow to knee. Come back to all fours, tuck the toes and move into a downward facing dog. Planting the hands down and then gently begin to pedal the knees from left to right. Moving the head, the hips, and again just waking the body up nice and slowly. Taking the left toes to the back of the right ankle, pushing down. Saying hello to those hamstrings and calves, may feel quite tight. Take another breath here on this side. And then switch to the other side, pushing down onto the heel and seeing if you can get that heel down all the way to the mat. To intensify, seeing if you can push the hips a little bit further towards the ceiling. Come back to your downward facing dog and take the left hand to the outside of the right ankle. So we're strengthening up the shoulders here. Three-legged dog. It's quite a challenging one. If you find your hands start to slip, just walk them in a bit. Switching over to the other side. Right hand to the outside of the left ankle and breathe into the shoulder strengthener. Come back to your downward dog. Walk the hands forward to a high plank position. Exhale back to a down dog. Inhale forward to a high plank. Exhale down dog. Inhale high plank. One more time. Downward dog into your high plank. Swivel over to a side plank. Reach the right arm up into the air, then over and across. And we're going to circle it all the way down, up and around. Reaching the arm up on the inhale, on the exhale, circling it all the way around. One more time. From there, bring yourself back to a high plank. And drop that right knee down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And then rise that top leg up and down. So your left hand is down, your right arm is in the air. And your right leg is coming up on the inhale and down on the exhale. Come back to a high plank. Other side now. Inhale, reach the left arm up, right hand is down. Inhaling forward and down as we rotate through the shoulder. Again, just opening up through the shoulder joint, following the hand with your gaze to move through the neck as well. One more time. From here, drop the right knee down this time. Bring that left arm back up into the air. And then inhale, leg comes up and the leg drops down. Leg comes up and down. Two more times. Keep the foot pointed, really working through the quadriceps and the glutes here. Good, bring it back down. Moving back to all fours. Repositioning for cat-cow. Inhale, dipping the spine, and exhale, rounding. Thinking about moving through each and every vertebrae. Exhale, round. Inhale, dip. Lovely. Exhale, round. Inhale, dip. Exhale, round. And come back to a flat back. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Rise the right leg up into the air. Step the right foot forward. Bring both hands to the inside of the front leg. Inhale, reach the left arm up into the air. From here, rise the arms up to a warrior two, and then to a reverse warrior. Look up to the palm of the hand, feel that opening through the front side of the body. Back to warrior two. Take the hand down, reach the left arm up and then bring it down to the inside of the leg. Drop the back knee down, take the hands onto the hips. Inhale into that hip flexor, exhale back, straighten into the hamstring. Inhale forward into the hip flexor, exhale, lengthen into the hamstring. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Take the hands down onto the mat to lengthen a little bit deeper into this hamstring stretch. Draw the chin in towards the chest and breathe here. Bend that front knee again. Take the hands to the inside of the leg and take that front knee back. Come back to a downward dog. Inhale, left leg rises, step it forward. Take the hands to the inside of the front leg. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then rise up to a warrior two. Look forward to the fingertips. Exhale back to a reverse warrior. Look up to the palm of the hand. Inhale back to warrior two, and then take that left hand down. Look up to the right. Bring it down to join the left. Back knee drops down. Hands come onto the hips. Inhale forward into the hip flexor. Exhale, straighten that leg and stretch in to the hamstring. Inhale forward. Exhale, straighten. 2 more times here, inhaling, exhaling, and the final one, inhale, and exhale. Hold that stretch, take the hands back down onto the mat, draw the chin into the chest, round through the upper and the mid-spine to deepen into this hamstring stretch. Breathe. From there, bend that front leg, take the hands to the inside and take the front leg back. Resume to your downward facing dog. Just breathing here in your downward dog, and then inhale, rising high onto the tops of the toes, bending the knees, looking to the hands, stepping both feet forward, rising to a halfway position. Exhale, pulling forward, and then inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart center. Inhale, we rise them up, sit to chair. Exhale, fold forward, head into the knees. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank, down through chaturanga, up to up dog, and back to a downward facing dog. Rise the right leg up into the air, open out through the hip, look under the right shoulder. Push that left heel down and feel the length through the leg. From there, bring your right foot through and under the left and reach the left arm up. Take that left hand back down, come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises, open out through that left hip, look under the left shoulder. Push that heel down. On the exhale, bring that left leg under the right and reach the right arm up. Take the hand back down and step to a downward facing dog. Come to a high plank. Onto the tops of the toes, lower down through chaturanga. Rest down onto the belly, interlace the hands behind, lift the shoulders and the chest up. Hold here, keep breathing. Opening out through the chest, the shoulders, using the lower back strength to lift. Drop down, take the hands under the shoulders, push up to an upward facing dog. Look up to the ceiling. Opening out through the chest and shoulders, draw them down. Drop down back onto the belly, interlace the hands behind you again and draw the chest, the shoulders, the head up. Breathing here, using your lower back strength to get a nice strong lift from the chest. Take the hands back under the shoulders, push up to your upward facing dog, tuck the toes and come back to a child's pose, either wide knee or closed knee child's pose. Relax the palms down, let the forehead be heavy, close the eyes for a moment and just breathe here. On the inhale, rise up to all fours, cross the legs behind you and bring yourself to a seated position on the mat. Shuffle the body forward. And then from here, you're going to take your legs out to the side as wide as you can. Flex the feet and then slowly start to walk the hands out and away from the body. This is a really good groin stretch here. And if you are tight in the hips, it might be difficult to get down. As you can see, my flexibility here in this posture isn't the best. but it's not always about how far you're able to reach. So just use the breath. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, take it over to the right leg. Pull the body down, tucking the chin into the chest, keeping the quadriceps contracted. Feel a stretch through the hamstring and the hips. Inhale, reach that left arm up into a side stretch. Look up to the ceiling and see how far over you can get that side stretch. Bring the body all the way back up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, extend over the left leg this time. Use the grip either on the shin, the ankle, or the foot to pull the upper body down. Take a few deep breaths. Inhaling, reaching the left arm up and over into that side stretch. Look up to the ceiling and breathe here. On the exhale, rise the body back up. Take the hands behind you and gently bring the legs back together. Coming to an all fours position on the mat. And then tucking the right leg under, extending the left leg out. So we're stretching through the quadricep on the right leg. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, extend. Pulling down over the extended leg, tucking the chin in towards the chest. If it's too much for the bent leg, you can take that out. Or if you need to sit on a block, that's another option. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, rise up. Take the hands behind, release that bent leg. Shaking the legs to release and then bending on the other side, tucking the foot under. It's a really good ankle opener as well. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, extend over that straight leg. Pull the upper body down as you feel a stretch through the hamstring. You might get a little bit of sensation through the lower back here. Being very careful with forward folds if you do have low back problems. Not pushing too far too soon. On the inhale, slowly rise the body up and bring both legs back to an all fours position. Coming back all the way down now into hero. Now, this might be quite strong for a lot of you, so if it is, go easy. Both legs are tucked under this time. We start by coming down either onto the hands or the forearms, and if you can fully extend as I am now, bring yourself all the way down onto the shoulders. Take the hands onto the belly and breathe deeply. This is a very strong posture. If you do need to come out of it at any point, then do so slowly and mindfully. Taking a hold of the ankles, using the elbows and the forearms, then the hands to push you up. Gently rise up to all fours and just release through the ankles, rotating them around in one way and the other. From your all fours position, extend your right leg back and straight, push down through the heel and then forward onto the toes. Inhale onto the toes, exhale, stretch through the calf. Inhale, exhale, push back. 2 more. Switching to the other side. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come onto the toes. It's a very small movement, but it can be really effective for stretching out the calves, especially if you find they're quite tight. Come back to all fours and then bring yourself to seated on the heels. Inhale, rise the arms, opening out through the lower back. Exhale, interlace the hands and place them onto the small of the back. Draw the shoulders back. Then take the hands behind, fingertips pointing away, and lift the hips up, opening through the chest and the shoulders here. Just waking the body up, getting ready to go for the morning. If this is too much for the head and the neck, lift the chin up ever so slightly. Drop the hips back down, slowly bring the body up, rising the arms, and take the hands down onto the mat into a child's pose. Rise up onto all fours, cross the legs behind you, bring yourself to seated, resting the hands on the knees. Take 2 centering breaths. Bring the hands to prayer position. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, yogis. Hopefully this has given you a little bit more energy to start the day right. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to hearing any of your comments or suggestions. Namaste.